Hi, I wanted to talk to you about backgrounds. Yeah, we've been doing these virtual meetings for a very long time, but some people are still just getting on board. And I want to talk to you, though, about different venues and what they permit. So we're all used to Zoom. And right now, this is my own background. This is not, virtual background. You can tell because my hair and my earrings are showing up just fine. So let me show you, though, what happens. And then we'll talk about backgrounds really quick. So if I go under the stop video, the little arrow, and I say choose virtual background, and I'm going to choose one. You can choose a video. Oh, look at that. Now I have this nice ocean breeze, but look at my head. It looks like a bubble, and my earrings barely show. And I'm super animated, so everything looks weird when I talk. I'm not a big fan. So let's try the blur one. Same thing, bubbles, cone head, earrings don't show. It's not great, especially for women in a lot of cases, or men with flyaway hair or bigger hairstyles, or salt and pepper, like I have. So I'm more of a fan on Zoom of no background. But I want to tell you how easy it is to make one and some of the things you want to look for. I have one group that I work with, the NRBA, which is the National REO Brokers Association, and they have a very elite level within their organization called master brokers. And so every state, they show up on these video calls, and come on, let's admit it, sometimes our offices look like caca and they have piles of stuff, or it's a mess, or it's in a bedroom, or it's on some weird balcony. You see bars on the windows. I've seen everything in Zoom meetings, and so have you. And just because we're all very accepting of all of our settings doesn't mean it looks professional. You need to up your game a little bit. So you either need to clear a space and put some type of background, physical background back there. And I'll show you with my camera really quick. This setup, I don't have a lot of wall space to be able to put anything up there, but I could put up a curtain rod, a spring rod that would go from that little wall space over to the one across from it and hang a background. I can get one printed. There's a company I use, SereneView, sereneview.com. I can tell them, hey, I need a 6-foot or an 8-foot background by 7 feet tall. And they will print my logo, and they'll give me the specs and everything. And they will make a nice step repeat kind of background there that's branded and has all these things. So I don't need a green screen. I can just pull the curtain across and it looks very nice and tidy, which I've done many times, and I will probably do that again very soon. It gives you some options. They're more elaborate options. Things like DisplayStar. DisplayStar.com has these trade show backgrounds is what they are. So it's this curved tube display. It's 8 feet. I could fit it in here. And you put the slip cover thing on it with a zipper, and it's whatever design. They give you the template too, and you can easily design something or pay them to design it for you. That's a more expensive approach. The SereneView approach is way less expensive, and their fabric doesn't fade. It has all sorts of bacterial protection and stuff, so it doesn't retain dirt. You can clean it with a cloth and with Simple Green. The DisplayStar one, I do have to throw in the wash once in a while with some 409 or some Oxy or something to get rid of whatever gets on the floor. So just something to consider. But these are all options to give you a better background than the typical green screen. Again, it doesn't have to be expensive. I've even had curtains up before that's just a nice velvet curtain at the back. I tighten in my camera and it looks very clean, tidy, classy, whatever mood you want to set. So I'm going to really encourage you guys to up your game a bit. If you can't have a really cool background like I do with my office, you can at least come up with some alternatives that can also promote your brand. So when you show up in a big group, and there might be lots of companies there, your branding is always showing, your logo. You don't have to rely on a lower third or anything else. Something to be aware of too, certain virtual meeting venues do not permit virtual backgrounds. I was recording in Riverside FM, and I love the quality of everything they do. They have two limitations, though. They are only in Chrome, which is a pain, and they do not have virtual backgrounds. So, what you see is what you get. You can't change your background at all, branded or anything else. We're going to cover another one, what you wear for these videos too, including maybe even some branded colors and your company logo on a shirt or something. Always be branding. These are my colors. So I always have them going around me at all times in all meetings. The other thing too with Zoom, don't forget that you can rename yourself, So up at the top where those three dots are, you can change the name from just being your name for your Zoom account, or if you're borrowing somebody else's. That always looks so weird. George McClintock, and it's somebody like me saying hello, doesn't really match. Put your name, put your company name, put your name, put your location, put your name, put your phone number, whatever you want there. Customize it before everybody shows up so that you are ready to present you and always be branding you in your best light. So if you have a background that you've done, you want to show me something that you have set up, I would love to see it. Send me an email at susan@susanfinch.com or put it in the comments. I would love to see what you have done because I'm always looking for new ideas and new ideas I can give my clients. Thanks so much. Can't wait to see you online.